Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel. Before I start this lesson, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakudash. Once again, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakudash. I'm the brother Tazim Kamath from the Camp Company of Prophets here in Temple, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach the truth and are well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful that scatter abroad. All right. And we're getting to that point where the MOTB is going to speak louder and louder to the masses of the people. All right. Now, this is Apple software, and it's called iOS 26. All right. iOS 26, it says, will bridge the gap with digital IDs and Apple Wallet. Thanks to this new addition. Okay, and if people can't see it by now, that everything is leading up for the condition. Everything is conditioning you to that major prophecy, that major prophetic event of the MOTB. Then the Lord has blinded you. Okay. Now it says Apple announced a new addition to the wallet app that will certainly bridge the gap when it comes to digital ID adoption in the United States. Support for passports. Okay. Apple announced driver licenses and IDs in Apple Wallet back with iOS 15 in 2021. But since then, it only rolled out to a handful of U.S. states. Apple currently supports 9 U.S. states plus Puerto Rico and will soon add 3 more. Still, 12 is far short of all 50 U.S. states. Soon, however, Apple will introduce support for U.S. passports in Apple Wallet, which will allow every U.S. citizen to have a digital ID on their phone. Personally, I was quite excited by this news, okay? Which shows you that what Esau is trying to do, Esau is just trying to condition the majority of the people, the masses of the people, everybody in this country, and really is going to be all around the world, because I'll say about 90% of the people in the world have an iPhone. Okay, have some sort of Apple product. Majority of the people nowadays, they have iPhones. Okay, and this is all conditioning the people to get used to having a digital ID, getting closer to that major step, how Esau is going to play it. And it's all stemming from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? All stemming from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. The major prophecy to see who you rather serve. You rather serve Esau Edom, okay, and his system, or you rather devote your life to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And this is a major sign, a major clue that we're getting very close to the end of this man's world. Okay? So let's go to Habakkuk. Okay? Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. Now it says, actually, let's go to the blue letter. Let's see what it says in the NLT. Kind of curious. All right, where is it? All right here. Habakkuk 2. All right, this is Habakkuk 2 and 3. And let's read in the NLT. And it says, this vision is for a future time. What vision? All right. All these prophecies, all right, there's prophecies that's been fulfilled in the Old Testament, but hey, we still have a lot of major prophecies in the New Testament that is waiting to be fulfilled. And the major one that we are waiting on is the MOTB. You're about to see major people line up to take this chip. All right, you about to see major people line up to take this chip. Major people, they're gonna be on the brink of life and death, and they're gonna consent into taking this chip to survive, man. All right. All right, but let's read it. Habakkuk 2 and 3 in the NLT. It says, this vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. All right, and that's what's going on right now. It seems slow because everything has to brew up for the perfect timing. How the Lord has everything set up. All right, it's all set up in this perfect timing. It's all orchestrated in this rightful order. Okay, and hey, we know that in 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11, it reads, it says, in the NLT, let's read it. It says, so that Satan will not out slot. It says 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Okay? And when you go into this word, his schemes, okay, it says a mental perception, an evil purpose, all right? It says that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes. So, hey, what Esau's trying to do, he's trying to put out an evil purpose, which is, the fulfillment of his new order, okay, to chip everybody, to put a device in their hand, okay? But this is why the Lord has set up his prophets on the scene to warn you, to tell you. And really, this is how the Lord is destroying this devil, okay? All right, by using his prophets. Let's see. Let's actually read this right here. Second Thessalonians 2 and 4. And it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. So, right. Esau Edom main plan, main agenda is to chip everybody. He wants full control of the people, just like Yahweh Shem Yahshai has full control of everyone upon this earth. All his creation is controlled. All right, and this is what this devil wants to do. He wants to track everything that you do, everywhere you go. Okay, everything. And the Lord really putting this, the pride mindset in this devil to think that, oh yeah, I'm going to fulfill and, complete my mission. Nah, man. The Lord is really putting you in a bait, in a snare, to where you feel like you got everything fulfilled. And the Lord is going to destroy you in your system. Okay? Let's go down. Jump down to verse 8. All right. And it says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And how the Lord is destroying this devil, okay, by the spirit of his mouth. All right. His mouth will be his prophets. The prophets get the download, they get the word from the Rakakwadash, which comes from, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and, it enlightens us on things that we see, articles, videos. These are all things that we watch, we look forward to, all right, so we could warn the people of the time that we're entering into, the things that we should watch out for to get our spirit right. Okay, and hey, this is why the Lord has set up his prophets, all right, to tell you, hey, digital IDs, these are all key words that people should be aware of, okay? These are all things that people should be aware of, because it's going to come to a time where the world is going to change, okay? It's going to change upside down. It's going to get very straight. It's going to get very difficult, all right? People going to have to make a great ultimatum choice, okay, of life and death. Will you rather choose life or you rather choose death? And ultimately, that's not up to you to decide. Okay, the Lord has already predestined his elect to be delivered from this, all right, to reject the mark, okay? This is why we're putting our life on the line for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because, hey, we rather perish. We rather show the Lord, we want to show the Lord our integrity. All right, to show the Lord who, hey, we really believe in you. We have faith in you. And that's going to show with our actions. Okay? But yet you're going to have our people still lining up to trust in this devil. Okay? While the whole time we already warned you, hey, this is the devil. Never trust thy enemy. All right? But our people still going to get bitten by the serpent. But let's read this again. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay, and the Lord is going to do that through, his glorious return by zapping you people, but also with these nukes. Okay, because you got to remember, these nukes are part of the Lord's armory. Okay, it's part of the Lord's armory. And he's going to use that to destroy Esau, Edom, in his system. Okay? This devil will be destroyed. But see, the MOTB is something that people should be aware of. Okay, let's go to Revelation 13. Okay? You got to remember, Esau speaking code words. He used words. He used these slick things. He put it as, it's a great method. It's safe. It's convenient, and people really bite on that bait, man. The convenient, easy. Oh, I don't have to carry ID no more. I could just put it in my wallet. That's complacency, man. Okay. And really, the devil just setting you up to condition you. Let me pull out my phone. Let me pull out my phone. Let me pull out my phone. I store everything on my phone in my wallet. Soon enough, people not gonna have a wallet, bro. That shit's fucking wild, man. People just gonna be carrying their phone. What's a wallet? They're not gonna carry a wallet. Cash is gonna be done away with. Paper money is gonna be done away with. Let's grab this. Revelation 13, and let's start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, all right, which is the New World Order, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So, the elect has been predestined not to take this chip, okay? Hey, but we're going to be faced with the sentence of death. The Lord told us to fear not the sentence of death, okay? Hey, because the Lord's going to give us a crown of life, okay? If we perish in the faith, the Lord's going to raise us up first and give us that crown. He's going to be pleased he's going to be pleased with that, man. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints that laid their life on the line for the Lord. Verse 16, and he calls both all, it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? So you're going to see a people that get a device in their hand, and they're going to use it to pay, to purchase, to sell. All transactions is going to be, tap to pay. This is all conditioning to you, bro. Okay? Now the new iOS, you could transfer money just by holding the phone to another person's phone, bro. Everything is conditioning, these sheeple, okay, to trust them, to make things easier. All right, and people are going to fall for it. But see, the elect has already been watching. The Lord has set up his believers, has already been watching and being aware of the things that Esau is doing. This man has a short time. He doesn't have a long time to do what he got to do. The Lord is shortening the times for the elect's sake. Okay? The MOTB is the RFID C-hip that Esau Edom wants to put within your forehead or in your hand. Okay, so you'll be able to pay and participate. Let's read verse 17 again. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. All right, 666. And this devil, hey, he's gonna do all that he can to fulfill his new world order, man. All that he can. All the older elites that are dying off. The new generation pulling in. Hey, but these top head elites, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, they all want they all want to see the MOTB get fulfilled. They want to see the people get controlled by them. But see, if you take this chip, you will be destroyed. You will be burnt up by that fire of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is the second death. So let's go back. Right here, June 10th. iOS 26 will bring the gap. iOS 26 will bridge the gap with digital IDs and Apple Wallet thanks to this new addition. So this is an alarming sign, that we're getting closer to the end. 2nd Ezra 9, it tells you, measure thou the times diligently in itself. Okay? These are all times that we're measuring, that Yahushua is about to come back, deliver his people, his elect, and make things right again, man. So the water to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for hearing our cries, our tears, our prayers, for all the abominations that are being done in the midst. Okay? The water to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for opening our eyes to be able to see what this devil is doing, to have your name. The water to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, man, out of millions and billions of Israelites that are lost, man, the Lord has awoken you. awoken us, okay? Whoever may be out there watching, man, he has awoken us to know his true name, to know his nationality, man, to know our nationality stemming from the seed of our father, to know that, hey, we're gods, bro, and that we're getting closer to the end of this man's system. 2nd Ezra 6, it tells you in verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Man, we're at the end of this man's age of ruling the earth. A new headquarters is coming. A new governing body is coming. And that's starting with our Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's going to make the world righteous once again. The water to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, we should be forever more than grateful. Very much so. Thankful to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. To have us understand this prophecy. Understand these things that's about to happen. The Lord's about to send nukes, man. Okay? Send nukes. And yet the Lord has woken us up to know the end. How things are going to look. How they're going to play out. And how much more he's going to divinely interact with his men to protect them. Okay? The water to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The water to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The digital IDs. The MOTB. The implement in the forehead is all coming. Society as you know it, it will be changed. It will be no more paper money. People do not understand this shit. People do not understand this shit, man. But see, this is why the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded. The Lord will destroy Jake that do not understand, that rejected the Lord, that scoffed him. Okay? Our mind is focused on getting the fuck out of here, man. We're crying each and every day to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai being in this oppressive captivity. But see, hey, he's going to work all things out for the elect's sake and to fulfill his word. Okay? And this is what Esau's putting right in front of you. Do not be blind to Satan's schemes. All right? So with that, Lord willing, this lesson been edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Once again, the water to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Till next time, I say Shalom.